With rain this heavy, not only are the stars clouded, so too is my spyglass hazy. Destiny cannot be denied.
Aha! There you are! Good to see you! Your appointment with Sangonomiya is fast approaching. We should get going. Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go meet Her Excellency together if you start to... Ready? And away we go!
Lucky day! There's more! Ha! 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 Ah! Ah! No more! Finally, to the very
Opening a chest is like unwrapping a gift.
I suppose this will do.
Here we are, the training grounds for Watatsumi Island's troops. Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army in Tatarasuna, and some of them are stationed here on the island to keep the locals safe.
Did you used to train here too?
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I'd had the chance to impress the instructors, so they had me start off by helping in the logistics division. I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
So, Sangonomiya is the name of the place where Sangonomiya Kokomi lives? Huh. Let's go check it out.
It's too high up. I can't go there. My flame has been extinguished. Burst forth! Live! My experiment failed.
I feel like running. Told you I'd win.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the
Understood.
take heart. I appreciate the
We're expanding the... Huh? Tepe, might I ask... Oh, really?
Seriously? What?
You've come a long way. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency.
Not long ago, thanks to them, we can find I am not without the sender's condition, whatever other motive, naturally.
Your Excellency? That's fantastic.
I understand how I will discuss this. However, when will the vision? That's the question. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree, the Tenryou Commission. I suspect the Traveler to confirm. Good. I hereby appoint.
Whoa, what? Swordfish too? It's hard enough getting into a special ops unit at...
Although this great. So the members of Sword have already written the special ops unit.
I want to make...
Of course. I'll arrange.
All right! One successful operation coming right up!
Okay, sure. Well, Traveler?
Bet you can't keep up with me. I'll race you there. That's whirling.
Here.
Outrider amp. Wow.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question, but this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
All right, let's show them what you're made of.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. I now formally cede the position of...
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is... That said, the ones over there...
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the rear.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Hey, wanna know what's going on?
Fate is called as such, for it cannot be changed, nor can it...
That's not even whichever camp we attack. But Captain, if we spread our troops too thin...
Yep, the trap.
All right then.
Let's get down to business. To the very... Finally,
Taste my blade. That one.
Let it rain. Get it.
Verdict
One strike will suffice.
Delve into destiny.
burst forth.
Ready.
Written in the stars!
Witness my great undertaking. Coming to be.
Take this. You win.
Live.
One strike will suffice.
Shadows of fate!
Burst forth.
Fall before me.
That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool.
Captain!
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi Island is now secure.
Great. We solved the Ronin problem and got everyone to look after us, too. But what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokumi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at him until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here. I was putting the safety of the team first. Got it?
Oh, come on. You were just being a coward.
Hey, cut the attitude! These guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go. How was it? Did your initiation go smoothly? I'm sure you're playing it down a little. Kotoku and the others put you through your paces, I presume. But with your level of ability, I'm sure it was a walk in the park. Since you're back, I take it that the Ronin are now gone from Watatsumi Island?
You bet! We sure showed them who's boss!
Good. Now we just need to make sure Okubo keeps a close watch to prevent their resurgence. Thank you. I believe in rewarding merit, so you will be compensated for your hard work. Let me see. Too soon for another promotion, I think. I could increase your pay. I gave him an assignment. He's taking part in a surprise attack against the Shogun's navy. He expressed a desire to be on the front line, so I honored his wishes. Now, speaking of assignments, I have a special mission I'd like to give you.
A special mission?
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. Recently, however, stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. It's not urgent when Teppei returns.
Is Teppei? He has a tendency to dive into action.
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Raising their...
Wow!
I read it in a...
You're serious?
Ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right. You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, it's a brand new unit. Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome. I spoke to Her Excellency and let's go
Will Paimon get a unit?
Of course.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. All right, I better go. See you again soon. You'd better watch out, partner. At the rate I'm going...
Ha! In your dreams, mister!
I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon captain. He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break, then go check out these Archon War ruins.
Scry the sky.
Burst forth! Come into being! Burst forth!
The soil is moist. Ideal for collecting the roots of boom blossoms. No, please. Allow me to handle this.
Which of the starry skies do these thunderbolts fall from?
This should be the place. But Dr. O'Neill is right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious.
Here, look. Closer. Blitz. You've been a naughty boy. Come a little closer. Blitz.
I trust you.
Amber, reporting.
All right, let's go.
Ooh, you're taking me out?
Don't disappoint me.
Give up.
Here.
Yikes! A huge launch! Was it drawn out by the electro energy?
Fate is upon you.
Moment of birth. Burst forth. Live.
Phew! Glad that's over. As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. But what's such a huge Thunderhelm launch Earl doing here in the first place? It doesn't make any sense. Also, the atmosphere here gives I'm on the creeps. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going. Pepe, what are you doing here?
Wow, this is a surprise. I didn't know you were the ones investigating here. I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line. I figured I'd stop by and clear any threats in this area on the way back.
Are you alright there, buddy? You're looking slightly the worse for wear.
I'm fine. It's nothing. I must have caught a cold a couple of days ago while I was out at sea. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate, so I thought I'd come and take a look. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame it was just you guys. Guess I came here for nothing.
Pepe, don't you think there's something strange about this place?
Now that you mention it, there is something a little off about it. It could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi? Who's that?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what later became known as Musojin Gorge.
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in one slash? Wow, that's pretty incredible!
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. They say the Shogun lost something very dear to her along the way, too. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs have nothing to do with why the resistance was formed when Orobashi attacked civilization. But now that the Shogun is stripping people... Alright, you should report... Hey, don't worry about me. Peak condition.
Pepe's sure made some big progress. Let's report back to Coco.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy. Let's spark things up a little.
At the ready.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too! What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms... No! Surely he can't have... let's go check on him.
That's too high up. I can't go there.
Oh. Hey guys, what are you doing here? Just a moment, let me get up. Ugh. It's weird. I don't know where all my strength's gone. Oh, right, yeah. I haven't had time to give you the full details. Well, I made a lot of great contributions to the war effort lately. Fighting the Shogun's army at sea, taking on Shogunate samurai all by myself, rescuing my comrades from an ambush. Things I never would have dreamed I could do when you first met me. If only I were stronger still. The stronger I am, the more I can do for the Resistance. It wasn't long after you were made captain of Swordfish 2. I met these mysterious people. Said they were with our supporters. They gave it to me and said that as long as I have the will to become stronger, this secret weapon will answer my call. It's just like a vision, isn't it? Of course, I've never used a vision, so I wouldn't know the difference. Illusion. Oh God. Doesn't sound very good. So, what's the difference between a delusion and a vision? Gosh. Well, I suppose it's not too surprising that a mysterious weapon of unknown origins would come with its risks. I've been getting more and more tired over the past few days, and I have this strange sense of dread. At first, I'd find I was a little more beat than usual after a battle. Didn't think anything of it. But today, I got back and suddenly my vision was going blurry. This is a real shame. There I was, thinking I was catching up with you. Guess I didn't receive the favor of the gods after all. Hey, would you do something for me? When our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. Bring it back here, and we can change together. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. As soon as I've rested up, I'll be right as rain. Right as rain, I tell you. As soon as I've rested up.
Tepe! Hey, where are you going? Hey!
Bet you can't keep up with...
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order. The vast majority are sadly.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated field hospital to monitor their condition. The soldiers are up in arms about the ban, though. They know full well what a delusion is, but they still intend to keep using them.
Okay. I'll leave you to deal with the situation. I have to get to the front line. This whole fiasco is certain to be a blow to morale. If the Shogun's army attacks now while we're scrambling to recover, it could well undo everything we have achieved so far. What are your thoughts? No, it's too dangerous. The Sakoku decree is still in force, so their delusions must be produced within Inazuma's borders. To organize an operation of this scale, they will have had to mobilize a huge amount of manpower and resources. They can't have done it without local support. If we want to stop them, we have to destroy the factory where the delusions are made. But it's sure to be heavily guarded. It's dangerous to go alone. At least take some troops with you.
Your Excellency, given the urgency of the situation, we were hardly discreet when confiscating the delusions. The Fatui are sure to take notice. If we spend any longer amassing our forces, they will get wind of our plans and make their escape.
Very true. Let me think. I gave this some thought while you were confiscating the delusions. The side of the factory must be big and secluded, but close enough to a transport route to ensure the supply of raw materials. Not many places meet these criteria. And if we take the locations where our soldiers receive their delusions into account as well, I suspect the site is likely to be the cliffs, near the ocean at the southwest of Yashiori Island. I'm not going to stop you, but please, be careful. We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you too.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
It's raining again. This will hinder our vision. We must remain vigilant. For the gliding champion of Mondstadt!
Burst forth!
My lucky day!
Come at me! You can't run!
Coming to be!
Shouldn't get careless. Let's
Hey! No one escapes my sight!
burn! Don't be a killjoy! You're only just... You need to hurry up!
Feel this ancient power!
This
Delve
one's
into
well
destiny.
done.
Let it rain!
Feels clogged.
Time for retribution!
Can't run. Looks like I went too far.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now, where have we seen that before? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Conjure Commission are...
Written in the stars.
Well done.
This was not foretold. Blink!
Verdict is...
Over here!
Where did I go wrong?
How to get me going.
Miscalculated.
Coming to be!
This one's well done.
Live!
You need to hurry up. Roast and fry.
Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust.
This one's well done.
Hey! Go, go, Baron!
You need to hurry up.
Over here!
Roast and fry.
Delve into destiny.
Who can I find who might amuse me?
This one's well done.
Burst forth!
Let it rain! Let me amuse my assistants. Shine.
You need to hurry up.
Yeah!
This one's well done.
Fate is upon you.
Unfortunate fault! Live! Witness my great undertaking! Ha! Yeah! Huh. Come into being! Ha! Burst forth!
We'd better watch our step or we might get hit!
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers! You'll never get out of here alive! This should be fun!
Get him!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! You can't run! Send this quickly! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Almost.
Shadows of fate!
Come into being!
You can't run! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Hey!
Not breaking a sweat! You can't run! Well,
Live!
no slacking off! Let's not waste time. It isn't time for a break.
Let me scry!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
No escape!
Let's end this quickly! Almost.
Delve into destiny! Decided by destiny!
Feel this ancient power!
This should be fun!
Coming to be!
It isn't time for a break yet!
Burst forth!
Shadows of fate!
Hey!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! No slacking off!
Coming to be!
You can't run! Almost.
Let me scry!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun this quickly! You can't run! No slacking off!
I'll race you there! Go, go, Baron Bunny! Let it rain!
Don't be a killjoy!
You got me.
Live!
Delved into destiny!
This should be fun! It isn't
Burst
time
forth.
for a break yet! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Not breaking a sweat!
Fate is upon me!
Let's end this quickly!
Moment of birth! Live!
This time!
Coming to be!
You can't run! Well, it isn't time for a break!
Let me scry!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun!
Burst forth!
No slacking off!
Shadows of fate!
You can't run! Well, it isn't time for a break yet in my work! Finished! Let's end this quickly!
Delved into destiny!
Live!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Ha! Is that all you got?
Coming to be!
You can't run! I see through you! Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Let's end this
Shadows of
quickly!
fate! Decided by destiny!
Feel this ancient power!
Don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! Looks like I went too far!
Burn!
Burst forth!
Let's end this quickly!
Coming to be!
Let's not waste time! Almost.
Delved into destiny! Delved into destiny!
I slipped on it, Pierce. Now this idiot must have a death wish.
Don't be intimidated! Lord Harbinger will be here soon!
Let's move. Eat up! Eat up!
Coming to be!
This was well done! You need to hurry up!
Where are you?
This!
Roasted frog! You need to hurry up!
Coming to be! Witness my great undertaking! My experiment failed.
Out of my sight. Got you.
Well done!
Shadows of fate! Fate is upon you!
This is Her Majesty's gift! Got you.
My flame has been extinguished.
Mirror images disperse like water.
This was well done! You need to hurry up!
Got you. Out of my sight. You can't
Leave my reckoning! Let's go.
Ashes to ashes. Dust to dust.
Have a load of this!
Burst forth!
Shouldn't get
I'll
careless!
never surrender! Hey! Get him!
Let me scry!
This was well done! You need to hurry! An unfortunate fault!
Got you! Out of my sight!
Shouldn't get careless!
Coming to be!
Have a load of this!
Time for retribution!
Her Majesty's power. No one escapes my sight! Go, Baron Bunny! Yeah! Got you!
Verdict is... You actually managed to find this place. Congratulations.
So, you're another Fatui Harbinger? Like Senora and Child?
Senora and Child. I didn't know you and my two least reliable colleagues were acquainted. I'm the Balladeer. Number 6 of the Fatui Harbingers. Delighted to meet you, oh mighty traveler. So many visitors today. To what do I owe the honor? Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. Didn't have you down as being so weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world, trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are, the more determined they are to fight it. It's such a farce. You have to see the funny side.
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something. How come you're acting so differently from when we first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs.
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the Balladeer down on his knees, begging for mercy in an instant? Would you believe me? Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops with their stronghold I must say. Well, anyway. That's Ungonomiya Kokomi.
A hint?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need. You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And Does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So, that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of euthymia. Essentially, the world inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. Don't you think? The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own definition. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The fear of loss. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt Decree. So do I. The only difference is that I'd rather like to save this nation and save A while we're at it. The key is that the plane of euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision Hunt Decree? Not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by, hopping inside the Raiden Shogun's inner world?
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, an eternity of darkness awaits. Don't you realize how special you are? Remember, the plane of euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you could appear there tells us one crucial thing. That you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who is so unpredictable in the face of eternity.
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key to all of this. To that I say, well done, child. You did not disappoint me after all.
Wait, you're leaving? Where are you going?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
You! The warrant is for your arrest!
Oh no!
Stop! I have Stop!
My apologies. Kamore Tea House only accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't enter without
delicious tea. The books were more interesting in the past. Books were more interesting in the past.
My apologies. Kamore Tea House only accepts guests of sufficient status. Please don't enter without permission.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
What if... How about a quick break so I can sketch?
We're gonna do it here? And what's this mechanism for?
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. Unless, of course, her skills have declined. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance and come up with a counter strategy. That should be a big help, don't you think? The aim is to try to not get hit by the attacks. Since you've escaped certain death at her hand once already, I presume this shouldn't be more than you can handle.
Burst forth!
What a workout! So how come you know so much about the Raiden Shogun?
You mean me? Perhaps it's because I'm the Electro Archon's familiar.
What? Like Devalin is to Barbados? Huh. Never would have guessed by looking at you.
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams.
Huh.
More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. But I don't think that's the same thing as complete stasis. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me to join her on. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of Euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track, regardless of the cost. I have chosen the latter because if stubbornly isolating herself in the plane of Euthymia is her idea of eternity, then my duty as her eternal familiar is to drag her back out of her own head and into the real world.
Aw, Miko, you sound like a really great friend.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand my plan. Could you possibly spare the sentimentality for the time being? Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. Time for Anti-Raiden Shogun Training Phase 2.
There's a part 2?
Coming to be! Burst forth! This! Moments of birth! Burst forth!
Written in the stars!
Let it rain! That's cheating!
Time for retribution!
We're finally done! How did we do?
You did quite admirably. I could see your determination and your hard work.
So, do you think we're ready to beat the Raiden Shogun now?
How do I put this? You're no match for her at all.
Wait, what? So all of this was a complete waste of time?
You are the most important part of the plan. I know what I'm doing. You don't think I'd leave you with no chance to win at all, do you? Speaking of, Traveler, what do you think of the Resistance Army's chances? You're absolutely right. Perhaps they occasionally best the Shogun's army in open battle, but when they face the Raiden Shogun herself, considering even their visions have been taken from them and embedded in the statue, they're ultimately quite helpless.
You don't have to be so blunt. The Traveler's the captain of Swordfish too, you know.
I don't mean to belittle them. On the contrary. It is precisely because of their helplessness, because their visions have been taken from them, that their will is all the more precious. In short, if everything goes according to plan, they may yet prove to be helpful. Oh, goodness, is that the time? I have another guest to receive today. We can talk more back at the Grand Narukami Shrine.
All of this sudden, you're entertaining guests? Hyman's really struggling to understand how you work.
Okay, we can talk here. You asked me about the plan. In fact, I've been mulling it over for quite a long time. Before one makes a plan, what is the most important thing one must do?
Don't know. What is it?
You must understand the situation you are facing. The Vision Hunt Decree was obviously devised as a means of manipulating the Shogun. The ones behind it knowing full well her susceptibility as a puppet, with a single-minded focus on eternity. Yes, this is the strongest piece of evidence we have to go on. Now, we also know that every aspect of the Vision Hunt Decree's promulgation and execution has been enthusiastically spearheaded by the Tenryou Commission from the outset.
Ayaka was saying that every time they submitted a petition against the Vision Hunt Decree, the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions would veto it straight away with no negotiation.
Yes, it's all too clear that both the Tenryou and Kanjo commissions are in some form of collusion with the Fatui. Foolish humans, blinded by their greed. Thus, the current situation is that our Fatui antagonist is still at large, has the two rogue commissions wrapped around their finger, and is distributing delusions from the shadows. Unfortunately, given that said antagonist is under the protection of two commissions and the Raiden Shogun, we would be rather hard-pressed to track them down.
So, what should we do?
It will be easier for us to start with someone from Inazuma. So my plan is to incite rebellion in the Tenryou Commission.
Rebellion? What are you talking?
If we manage to convince her, I'll give you a She also appears—
Don't move a muscle! You've got some nerve showing up here in the shrine when there's an active warrant for your arrest. Don't even think about trying anything. Surrender now. You're coming with me to headquarters. Seize her!
Affirmative.
It seems that you're forgetting. This is the Grand Narukami Shrine. Use of force here is strictly forbidden. Before you proceed, which of you would like to face criminal charges for dishonoring the Shogun,
Ugh. Guji-ai, please tell me you are not sheltering a wanted criminal here.
We are just friends. I don't see what sheltering has to do with it. Tell your subordinates to leave. We have things to discuss.
All of you outside.
As you wish.
Guji-ai, I'm a little curious. Does it not also dishonor the Shogun to hide a wanted criminal at her grand shrine?
You're the same as ever, Kujo-Sara. No one can match you when it comes to loyalty to the Shogun.
As a servant, loyalty to the Shogun is my duty. And as a warrior, I dedicate my life to following the way of the Shogun.
Even though she will one day seize your vision too?
The Vision Hunt Decree is the Shogun's chosen course, and I shall not question it.
It's tragic. Such wholehearted devotion rendered meaningless by circumstance. Have you been kept in the dark? Or are you the only one left in the light?
Lady Guji, I need you to be direct. Tell me exactly what you mean.
The Vision Hunt Decree is a trap. Part of a Fatui plot to bring Inazuma to its knees. And your masters, the Kujo clan of the Tenryou Commission, they're the ones keeping the truth from reaching the Shogun.
You're saying the Kujo clan betrayed the Shogunate?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guji-ai, your allegation is not only dangerous, but ridiculous. The Tri-Commission has served the Shogun since ancient times, and remains absolutely loyal to this day. Ever since I was adopted by the Kujo clan, I have seen and heard nothing but pure devotion toward the Shogun. At every level of the Tenryou Commission, especially from the head of the clan, Kujo Takayuki. He reveres the Muso no Hitotachi more than anyone. My own respect for the Shogun pales in comparison to his. How could he ever even dream of acting against the Shogun?
3 days. Come back here in 3 days and I will show you the evidence. As a Guji, there's one thing I know very well. People believe whatever they want to believe. Some things you do not see, simply because you do not wish to look. And so, it falls to me to place the truth before your eyes, in all its ugliness.
3 days? I'll be here. But if I don't see any evidence, I will demand a formal apology for slandering the Kujo clan. Also, she will have to come with me.
Wonderful. Then I'll see you in 3 days. I look forward to it very much.
That was so scary! Paimon wasn't expecting to run into Kujo-Sara here. But, Miko, you mentioned evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Is that all in hand and good to go, or...?
Why are you always asking so many questions? Of course not. I just had to say something because I clearly wasn't convincing her.
Not entirely unexpected.
As plans go...
Okay, but...
If we want to get our...
We'll need more where that came from.
Toy Tanuki just turned into a human! What's going on? Hyman's never seen one of these before.
Not a Tanuki. I'm a Muchina.
Wow.
It belongs to now. Come, however. Here's what I need. It would not be appropriate.
You make it sound so simple.
For a complete out, but since the three commissions work together to serve the Shogun's on. Don't forget.
What brings you here? Did you meet with the Resistance? How's the battle going? Is it safe for me to come out yet?
Not just yet. We saw people patrolling on our way here.
So, it's still not over. I guess you came here because you have something to discuss? I'll get someone to call for Miss Kamisato. Bear with me for 1 second.
I see. You have been through a lot since we last met. I understand. You need evidence of the Tenryou Commission's betrayal. Let me think. Now that you mention it, there is one thing that has always concerned me. The Shogun's army has been at war with the Resistance for a long time now, but not once has the Shogun ever inquired about it. I used to think that she simply didn't care, but looking at it now, perhaps the problem all along has been with the Tenryou Commission's reports to the Shogun.
What do you mean?
The Tenryou Commission presides over domestic military affairs. If they ever had any intention of concealing information in their reports, we would have no way of knowing. Meanwhile, the Shogun would incorrectly conclude that the Vision Hunt decree poses no threat and would stick to her decision. If we had access to their reports, it would confirm everything.
But as I recall, the only person authorized to access that kind of official documentation is Kujo Takayuki. It's heavily guarded too. Even with Sayu's help, swiping a document from under their noses is no easy task.
If only there was a way we could distract the guards just for long enough.
Yoimiya's fireworks!
That's a very Toma-sounding suggestion. But it's a reasonable one. The statue of the omnipresent god is right by the Tenryou Commission. If someone set off fireworks near the statue, they certainly wouldn't ignore it. While they were preoccupied with that, Sayu could infiltrate the Tenryou Commission and take the report, as well as any other evidence she might find.
Great! It feels like I'm getting closer and closer to being a free man again. It feels like it's been an eternity since we last sat down and talked like this. Well, it certainly felt like it to me. I've been looking forward to seeing you again every day since I got here. This tea house used to be my favorite hiding place, but now I've honestly lost track of how long it's been since I last set foot outside of here. Oh man, I want to go to the hot springs so badly.
Poor Toma.
Let's focus on the issue at hand. The sooner the Vision Hunt decree is abolished, the sooner Toma will be free. This was a reunion of sorts, but there's no time to catch up. We'll celebrate properly when it's all over.
Ooh, let's play the hot pot game again.
You're still thinking about that?
The Tenryou Commission is heavily guarded. Be careful when you get near. Let's meet back here afterwards.
Alright, first let's go to Hanamizaka to find Yoimiya.
What delicious tea. The books were more interesting in the past.
come into being. Live!
Yoimiya! We need an extra-large firework. The super-duper big kind!
Extra-large firework? You sure came to the right person. As it happens, I made this really souped-up one just a couple days ago. But it's so powerful that I haven't found anywhere I can test it out yet. Huh, may as well give it to you. Let me know how it turns out. Don't forget, move well away from it after you light the fuse, and try to avoid burning your clothes. Also, it's best that you cover your ears.
Why does Paimon feel so nervous all of a sudden?
Don't worry, it's just a firework, come on! What's the worst that could happen?
We'll give it a try! Thanks, Yoimiya!
You! The warrant is for your arrest! Freeze!
Oh no! Run! Pretty much how I thought. There are loads and loads of people. If one of them spots me, I'll get caught. We need to get rid of them, or I won't be able to sneak inside. After I get the document, let's meet back at Komari Tea House, okay? Also, if I do get caught, please come rescue me. Is this really a good idea? Anyway, let's make our way to the statue. Careful does it. Watch out for guards and don't get caught.
going on?
What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way.
Stop!
Yikes! What kind of firework is this? By the look of it, Paimon's ears are gonna get blown off. Oh, you are officially nuts. Uh-oh, they're all coming this way. Quick, run!
Stop dragging your feet!
Well, how did it go? Well done. Let's wait for news from Sayu.
I know exercise helps you grow, but this was a little too much exercise. I feel so dizzy. Everyone is spinning. No, I can't sleep yet. There was something important I was supposed to do first. Oh, right, yeah, I got it. I didn't know how to find a document you guys were talking about, so I just swiped a whole bunch of stuff that looks suspicious. Here you go. I'm going to sleep now.
My lady, what are we looking at?
This sealed envelope must be an official report that the Tenryou Commission is preparing to present to the Shogun. In addition, we have correspondence with the Fatui. It seems that Gujiaya was right. They have been fomenting unrest behind the scenes. This should be ample evidence. Please take them to Gujiaya. I trust she will have a plan for the next step. I will also gather some people to try and root out the rest of the Fatui in Inazuma.
Still, mind yourself when you face the Shogun. I still get goosebumps just thinking about her drawing that blade.
Again, we'll just have to trust Guji.
If Paimon remembers correctly, it should be time for a meeting with Yaimiko soon. Let's pack up our things and get ready to...
Divination is about precisely foretelling one's written destiny. Over-embellishing that fate only leads to misconception.
Lady Guji, here I am, as promised. Rest assured I came here alone and told no one about this trip.
I knew you would keep your promise after all. I'm sure you've barely been able to take your mind off it these past few days. Have you managed to get any sleep at all?
You're quite mistaken. I would never doubt the leaders of my clan. So, where is your proof?
Ah, how wonderful. Everyone's keeping their promises today.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what we had to go through to get our hands on this stuff.
Hand them to Sarah. She can examine them for herself.
What is this? I see this document bears the official seal of the head of the Kujo clan, and it doesn't look like a forgery. I don't understand. Not a single word about the resistance, Sangonomiya, or the situation on the front line. What about the soldiers who gave their lives on the front line, or the hardship endured by the people? Do they deserve no mention? Utter disregard for human life. Why would they want to hide it?
For the sake of the Vision Hunt decree, of course. Don't you think the Shogun might reconsider her policy if all of the things you just mentioned appeared in this report?
So, the Tenryou Commission, they are deliberately deceiving the Shogun?
Yes. Now, who else do you think might be benefiting from the Vision Hunt decree?
This is a letter from the Tenryou Commission to the Fatui. The head of the Kujo clan kept this a secret from the Shogun, too.
Well, the things you wanted to see but also wished not to see are here before you. Surely, you aren't planning to turn a blind eye to them?
So everything I've ever held on to, it's all... How could they? Ugh! This betrayal is unforgivable! Takayuki, you've got some explaining to do!
Kujo-Sara seems pretty angry, huh? Looks like our Tenryou rebellion is successfully underway. Yep, let's...
Hold on, Traveler. There's something else we need to discuss.
Huh?
Last time you entered the plane of Euthymia, it was in front of the statue of the omnipresent god, correct? You must find a way to... If you can get the Raiden Shogun to take this with you as a fair...
What is...
The Omamori from the Grand Narukami Shrine are very potent indeed. I thought I'd put one aside for you. Or if you ever...
Cut it out, Fox Lady! This isn't the time or place to be poking fun at the...
You followed me here? You've got guts, I'll give you that. Since you are a witness, I suppose I can shield you from arrest. At least until I have received an explanation from Takayuki. But if it turns out that you have been deceptive in this matter, then not only will you be arrested immediately, but you'll also be charged with one more crime. Do I make myself clear? Good.
Master's orders. Master's orders.
Halt!
come into being.
Frozen. Crisp.
Burst forth.
Let's move.
Feel this ancient power. Live!
Don't get out the way!
No one escapes my sight!
It's time for a flash out! Stay right there. Roast and fry.
Verdict is...
Let's end this quickly. You need to hurry up.
No escape!
Delve into destiny.
You need to hurry up.
An unfortunate fault.
Fate is called as such. Finding treasure is pretty exhilarating.
Master's orders.
Apologies, ma'am. Orders from the top. No one is allowed to enter.
Out of my way! I need to speak to him. I won't tell you twice. Strike!
I must withdraw.
Quiver! Strike!
I must withdraw.
Battle formation! Get them!
Storm the front!
I must withdraw.
I won't
Flash!
forget this.
I must withdraw. I must withdraw.
Teach me a lesson.
Let me scry!
Watch your step.
No one escapes my
Show
sight!
me what you've got.
Decided by destiny.
Don't hold back. Retribution!
Glory to the Shogun! Strike!
Get them! Show me
No
what you've
escape!
got.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Soldiers, quick! I dare you!
Moment of birth! You must withdraw.
Tell me what you've got! You cannot match my bravery! Get the
Verdict is...
Don't hold back, Walt.
Get this.
Show me what you've got! Who goes there? Soldiers, quick!
Flash! No one escapes my sight!
Allow me. Strike first!
Burst forth! Feel this ancient power. Come into being.
I dare you!
Shadows of fate!
Burn!
I must withdraw.
Take this! Soldiers!
Strike! No turning back!
Don't hold back, Stop! Sarah, have you...
Master!
Go on,
Master Takayuki,
So this is how my
should I take your words to mean that these documents were not forgeries? They were really penned by your own hand. Please tell me, Master.
Yeah. The diplomats for too long. So, when it appeared to me to be...
But you worship the Shogun. How can you betray her after all this time and act like it's nothing?
Betrayal? How can you call this a betrayal? The Fatui when the lightning after none can contend with...
Yeah!
But Master, ever since I was adopted, it's clear to me, you hypocrite!
Selfishness?
Hate to say it.
I've doubted the but I chose. But now so I'm going to tell the Shogun the truth about all this. If nothing else, my conscience will be clear.
Stubborn and futile. Report to the Shogun is at Tenshuka.
Senor is the one way back in Reef.
A diplomat from Snej.
Sarah stormed off! You can sit! Alright then.
The way people charge in here as they... If I didn't know this was... Have you learned?
Oh no!
The right to punish Inazumans for their crimes is mine alone. Not yours, Signora. Then I apologize. I know. Don't go thinking I'm surprised.
She doesn't take us seriously.
Stop talking. They were no... Is that not the almighty show? That's ancient history. The Tsarit's, these other mundane details. You. For what it's worth, before you go charging into... I'm not sure...
I challenge you to a duel before the throne.
Proceed. My, you're full of... I'll admit that You are aware. A lesson on harbinger power and elegance? As you wish. Detestable.
Still within my threshold.
Tactless rodent! Into the frozen void!
Coming to be!
Tactless rodent!
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Detestable!
No escape! Get him! Fate is upon you!
Moment of birth! Burst forth! Coming to be!
Detestable!
Let me scry!
Burst forth! Is that all you've got? There can be no excuse for the pit.
Into the frozen void! You've got some nerve laying your hands on me! Harbinger power has become burdensome. I will manifest my destiny anew. Await my emergence and tremble, traveler! You have reason to be afraid.
Hey!
The Tsaritsa's benevolence has no place
Burst
for
forth! Seems my research is over.
Must keep training. Shadows of fate!
The pale flame smolders!
My vision is clouded.
Pale flame, lay waste to frozen shell and witness my suffering. In fires of sin and retribution, your soul will be incinerated! Face your searing reckoning!
Let me scribe. The stars are fading.
Dance, my pretties! Who dares call me a witch? Not even ashes will remain!
Is that all you've got?
Not every wound will heal! Not even ashes will remain!
You got me.
Who dares call me a witch?
Where did I go?